All right. What's going on, y'all? This is JJ. I'm with 2GSC. We're going to wrap up Terror Tuesday this evening with a few short films, uh, horror films specifically. I thought it might be fun. We just wrapped up some Phasmophobia with the other streaming partner, Silky Joe, um, and I had a little bit of time left, so I figured we could watch some movies on YouTube. So, if you have any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to pick something. The Knowing award-winning short film. It's about 16 minutes long. $235,000. It was uploaded 6 months ago. The Ogress, 3 years ago, about 25 minutes long. We'll check that out too. All right, here we go. Is it ringing by itself?
What do you want?
Okay, I was gonna say, was this earlier in the day? So 8 hours earlier. All right.
Here you go. God damn it. Shit.
Ooh. Y'all, cuts gross me out the most. You ever see those like shows or movies where like someone like cuts their hand with a knife or something? That always makes me cringe. I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Nope.
Ben?
Oh, who's Ben? He's new. Okay, that made me jump. As embarrassing as it is to admit that, that made me jump. Was not expecting that. I did not see that coming. Oh, it's
Ben?
Grafton Farmhouse.
Yeah, Cheryl?
Oh, hi,
Aunt
hon.
Cheryl?
I didn't see your car.
Ben dropped me off. He's in the city. I just wanted to get up, be on my own for a little bit.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, all good. I just haven't done this glass thing in a while. Oh, shit. I left my soldering iron on. Ben would never forgive me if I burned it in place. I should go. This is really sweet. Should I wait for Ben to open?
Oh, no, hon, go
You're
on.
not gonna invite her in?
He'll see it when he sees it. You know, I'm just up the road if you need me.
Okay, well, we'll visit another time soon, okay? Thank you.
Lost Chip, I'm sorry. This was a last minute pivot.
Yeah, Charles.
This was like literally just like a last second. Like, you know what? Why not? Yeah, but it's just a super chill, just like watching a few horror movies, like horror short films. So basically, what's going on right now, if you're just now tuning in, is she's in this farmhouse by herself, distancing herself from her husband. She was working on a project, held up some red glass, and saw like this thing in the field. And then her creepy aunt came and visited, and it was kind of an awkward vibe. Then she walked or dropped off a package, left, and here we are now.
Stop by.
Really?
That's her husband.
Yeah, she painted our place here, left it on the porch.
Nice.
Does she know?
If she does, she means well. Leah,
Trouble in paradise.
I can't do this anymore.
babe, you gotta stay positive. We have options. Adoption.
Oh,
I know it's a whole other long process, but
she can't have kids.
what about another round? Look, I know it's not a guarantee, but we can afford it. We can do this. Leah,
It's not your body.
I'm sorry. Just need a break. Oh shit. That lady in the field popped up on the picture. Yeah, it's time to leave. Why are you still sticking around? This is what I don't understand about these movies. Like, for me, the first thing that I saw like that or heard like that, I'm out of there. I'm going to find a Holiday Inn or something. That's insane. Absolutely would not stick around. Not even close. Yeah, pack your bag. That's right. That's right. Burn it down. I wouldn't even be at that farmhouse by myself. That's how scared of the dark I am. I would stream the whole time. just to have someone to talk to while I was there. Black eggs? It's like Hollow Knight, right? Black Egg Temple? Ah, she's tripping. That's the red glass that she saw that lady through. Why are you hunting for her? That's embarrassing. Oh, that's another cut on the hand. No, thank you. What are you gonna do with that? With a ghost in the field. What are you gonna do with a knife?
Hey, did you hear Sarah and Max are having a baby?
One sec, I just
It's supposed to be a flashback.
want to get this out. There.
Come on, you know, this is why we come to the woods to get away from all that. Sarah and Max, having a baby. It's a boy. Think we'll ever get there?
Yeah, one day. You know, Jen, she just quit her job. Her salary, like, barely covered childcare, so why work? And she gets to be with her kids all the time. So that is great. But, you know,
Maybe that's what she wants.
maybe. Do you know that my mom had to quit school when I came along? She wanted to be a teacher. But 3 kids later, yeah, it was a different time, a different circumstance, but I always sensed some regret.
So she doesn't want to have kids. I mean, just come out and
And
say
what's
it.
really changed since then? Nothing. Plus, you don't even qualify for maternity leave when you're a
Just
freelancer.
say you don't want to have kids.
I don't know. Maybe it's selfish, but it's the way I feel.
Something's gonna happen in 5 minutes. That's how much is left in it. So I can't tell if this place is haunted or if she's just crazy.
Leah. My story is different from yours, but difficult just the same. I got pregnant at 19. I was young and unprepared. There was nowhere to go, so I took care of it on my own.
Oh!
I never doubted my choice, but I feared I had ruined my body.
Did she do that to herself?
So I kept this secret. And that's when the darkness crept in. For years it consumed me. Until I finally said, enough.
Okay. Kind of cheesy. That's kind of silly. I'm not gonna lie. You ever watch a movie, like a horror movie, and just like the vibe leading up to like the big reveal of the monster is so damn scary? I'll tell you one right now, Jeepers Creepers. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a little bit older. Leading up to the big reveal, that was like the scariest movie ever. But then when you saw the creature, you were like, okay, that's kind of dumb. Good movie still, but not scary at all. Anyways, that's how I feel about this right now. So it's moving in the painting. Why are you still in this house?
Come in.
Wait, what? Excuse me? You said come in?
I'll take that.
Damn it. You always beat me.
Ooh, that's my alarm tone. It probably scared the ghost. Probably right. No joke. What is she? Okay. Not the worst, not the best. Let's see if we can get a scarier one. Thingamajig. How long is that one? 27 minutes? No. Let's do a short one. 25, an hour and 18 minutes? No, that's a full-on movie. Mama Agnes. 2 minutes. Cool. Let's do this one. It's 2 minutes long. sorry, I can't talk right now. Something in the house smells rotten. Uh,
Mom? Hey, sweetie.
no, she's
You're
acting off.
early. I thought you weren't supposed to be back till next week. Oh?
Okay, that's creepy.
Is everything okay?
Yes. Everything is fine.
Kind of made me jump. No. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? What do you do? I get the crucifix. I don't know.
Billy, hey, sweetie.
Nope.
How's it going? Sorry I missed your call.
If this woman is
You
closer
look
to
like
her
you've seen a ghost, girl.
when she looks
What's
up.
going on? Sweetie?
Yep.
Baby, what's going on, sweetie? What's going on with you? Sweetie?
Oh, there's a second one. And Auntie Mabel? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. We gotta watch the second one. Nine months ago. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Oh, there she is right there. I guess that's the real one. She's coming home. Is her daughter gonna be... Okay, hold on.
Are you okay? What are you doing?
Shh, Mom.
What?
It's upstairs.
What?
Promise you won't get mad.
I promise.
It's upstairs in the closet pretending to be you.
Pretending to be me? Who's upstairs?
Your doppelganger.
What?
You promised.
Okay, but you have to give me more to work with. I don't even know what a doppelganger is.
It's a demon or entity pretending to be other people.
Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You're fine.
You see?
So this doppelganger is in our home?
Yes, it's upstairs in the closet.
Okay.
Where are you going?
To go get this person out of our house.
Oh, Mama, it's dangerous.
There's nothing more dangerous than your mama. Okay? You just wait right here.
Okay.
Why is she so chill about this?
Mama,
Yes, sweetie.
are you looking?
I'm looking. Just stay down there. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh, now you believe her, huh?
Oh my gosh. Don't be silly.
Okay. Damn, they're still. It's only been 2.5 minutes. I feel like so much has happened in that 2.5 minutes. So now, how is she gonna know who's real and who's a doppelganger? You should have went with her.
Did you see her?
Of course, sweetie.
What did you do?
I got rid of her.
You sure?
You don't trust me.
Of course.
I love you.
I love you too.
And you haven't taken these in a while.
Nine months have passed since Mama Agnes and her daughter, Brandy, were reported missing. The neighbors had complained of a foul odor emanating from their home. When authorities investigated, they found no signs of death or any trace of the missing people. The last known sighting of Mama Agnes was in Limekiln Park. In recent months, the park has become a hotspot for ghost hunters and YouTube journalists.
Alex, make sure you get the forest so everyone can see it.
So are they trying to spin this as a true story? I don't see any ghost orbs.
Don't be scared.
Do they have an EMF?
I think I see something in the tunnel. Zoom in. Hello? Is anyone in there?
Can you help me?
No.
What's the matter?
No, you call 911, but you turn around and leave. Don't you go in there.
Can't walk. Can you come in the darkness
Oh, hell
and
no.
help me?
Absolute no.
I'm a lady and I can't see. I'm afraid if I don't get help, I'll die. And I promise I won't.
Rookies don't know about ghost orbs.
Not even a little bit.
Okay, I'm coming in with my camera crew.
Oh, I'm so thankful.
It's just a woman. We have to help her. Come on.
It's just.
You don't know how frightened I've
Cut the
been.
cameras.
Cut the camera.
Hi.
So chilling.
I mean, you look okay. You don't look like you have a sprained ankle.
So?
Just take it out and put it back in.
Did they really freeze frame it on her face like that? That was probably like, cousin, dude. How many of these are there? Are you kidding me? So that last little bit, I feel okay. I'm not gonna watch Alter. Or I don't know what Alter is. Oh, it's the channel. Nice. I think that last little bit saved that one. I can't remember who. It's a different version of it. Oh, here we go. Auntie Mabel. Two sisters. Let's watch Auntie Mabel. Why not? It's 4 minutes long. Strange behavior.
Jada!
Girl, come up here. You want me to call you? Faye, didn't you hear me calling you?
No, I was busy.
Busy doing what?
Making breakfast.
Auntie Mabel's in my closet again.
What?
Yes. Get her out of there, please.
Why do I have to do it?
Because you're my big sister. Auntie Mabel,
Yes,
are you okay?
of course. I'm fixing to make some oxtails and some collard greens and some good old-fashioned cornbread. I'm gonna fix it up real right. Mm-hmm.
Auntie Mabel, I'm gonna take you to bed so you can rest, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, come with me. I'm right here.
Just locking the door. I can't say I blame her.
Faye?
Yeah.
I need to show you something about these oxtails I'm finna make. Come here.
Okay.
Come closer. Come here, girl. I want everybody to know my secrets. Come down here.
Something's about to happen. It's got to. It's only like 5 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That wasn't that scary. We gotta find a good one. We gotta find a good one. They made a Hawk to a horror movie. Okay, let's do this one. It's got 1.5 million views. It's an award-winning horror short film.
Who strangled her daughter, Lady Beneath, whose blood.
Oh, apparently well, somebody was watching this already.
Oh, this place is insane.
Are you serious? It's disgusting.
Just think of all the shit that must have happened here.
Oh, I really do not want to. You know what, Mike? I don't want to do this anymore.
What? Come on, just do it.
No, I've changed my mind. You're just gonna pull some stupid prank and make me look like an idiot.
I won't, I promise. Come on, everyone at school's talking about this.
This is so stupid. There's no way that's real.
Then why are you so scared?
I'm not scared.
Prove it's not real then.
If I do this, can we please just leave?
Yes, I promise.
I swear, if you do something.
I won't do anything.
Swear.
Swear.
Fine. What do I have to do?
Yes. Right. You need to take these 2 candles.
Mum said I'm not allowed to play with fire.
Playing with
Seriously,
fire.
Andrew. Just take the candles, go upstairs, light them, and then fill up the bath.
You want me to take a bath?
Everyone wants you to take a bath, but no. Once the bath is full, turn off the taps and say this rhyme while looking into the water.
This sounds a lot like Bloody Mary.
It's nothing like Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah? How so?
Because everyone knows that's bullshit. Just look into the water and say this rhyme. Lady beneath who drowned in this water, lady beneath who strangled her daughter, lady beneath whose
I
blood
would
that
not
runs
do that.
cold, I'll give you life with breath I can't hold.
And then what?
Once you've said the rhyme, put out one of the candles, then the lady beneath will appear and put out the second one. Okay, this next part's super important. Once you see the lady beneath, hold your breath for 1 minute. As long as you're holding your breath, she can't get you. Once you've held your breath for 1 minute, she'll disappear.
What happens if I can't hold my breath that long?
I'm not sure exactly.
But you're not sure?
Just hold your breath, okay?
Let's just get this over with.
Nice. I'll be right here.
Wait, you're not going to do it with me?
No, it only works if you're alone.
I would absolutely not do this. I also wouldn't do Bloody Mary when I was a kid. I would always say like Bloody Mary like twice, and then I'd chicken out. Like, nope, I'm good. I'll pass.
I don't know about this, Mike.
Come on, just stop being a pussy and do it.
I told you not to call me that.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Look, you like Jenny, right?
Yeah.
Well, think how cool she's going to think you are when we tell everyone you did this.
Okay.
Nice. I'll be right here.
And you'll open the door as soon as you hear anything?
Of course. Right, come here, turn around. Oh, wait. Lighter. Good luck.
Is he gonna remember that whole thing? That's right, being so, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No way. No way. Also, whose house is this?
Okay, here we go. Lady beneath who drowned in this water. Lady beneath who strangled her daughter. Lady beneath whose blood that runs cold. I'll give you life with breath I can't hold.
I'd run. I wouldn't even blow out the candle. I would honestly, I would be safe because there's no way in hell I would remember that entire rhyme without at least writing it down. There's no way. I would mess it up. Nah, bro. You gotta go.
Mike! I told you nothing was...
Better hold your breath, dude. Yeah, exactly. I'm too dumb to die. Why is he breathing? Dude, hold your breath.
Come on.
Oh, when that candle lights back again, someone's gonna be in that room with them. Something. Okay. Dude, get up and get up and go, dude. Why'd she stop? Oh, dude, just hold your breath. Oh my god. Ah, come on, bro. Where's his friend at? Dude, get up and run while you're holding your breath.
Fuck, no! Andrew, wake up, please! No! Andrew, come on, wake up! Andrew, please! Please wake up, I'm so sorry! Andrew, come on! Andrew! Please!
That one wasn't as creepy as I was hoping it would be. Let's switch gears. '25 and '26 top 20. That's 45 minutes long? No, we're not gonna watch that.
Though it hasn't always been the case in the past, recent years have been particularly kind to fans of horror games, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. Truly promising.
Little Nightmares
we can't
3.
wait to get our hands
Super
on.
excited for that
As
one.
we charge headfirst into the new year then, here, we're going to speak about a few such horror games worth keeping an eye on. Keep in mind that for the purposes of this feature, we're sticking exclusively
That's
to
that
games
new
that have been
Hideo Kojima
officially
game.
announced.
What's it called?
Silent Hill F. Silent Hill enjoyed a spectacular revival in 2024 with the Silent Hill 2 remake, and with
That was a
that
good
now in
game.
our rearview mirror,
They did a
all
Bloober
attention
did
now
an
turns
amazing
to
job on
what's
that.
next for the franchise. Silent Hill F, the series' next mainline entry, was announced at the same time as the aforementioned remake, but little is known about it so far, other than the fact that it's set in a town in Japan and is being co-developed by Neobards Entertainment. Hopefully, Konami will have new details to share on that title in the near future. Silent Hill Townfall.
Another Silent Hill.
The third part of the trifecta of new Silent Hill announcements back in 2022, Silent Hill Townfall is quite the intriguing prospect. Billed as a narrative-driven horror adventure game, the title is being developed on Unreal Engine 5 by Annapurna Interactive's No Code, the
Dude,
studio behind
everything's
sci-fi
Unreal
horror
5.
game Observation. That's pretty much all we know about it so far, but the idea of an Until Dawn-style Silent Hill spin-off is an interesting one, so our curiosity is
I never
certainly
played
piqued.
Until Dawn.
Chronos: The New Dawn.
Bloober's new
After
game.
delivering Silent Hill 2 in 2024, Bloober Team is
Yep.
looking to strike the iron while it's hot this year with Chronos: The New Dawn, a new sci-fi survival horror game that's being
So apparently Team Bloober, like no one had any faith in that studio to remake Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is like the original one is like a legendary game in the genre of horror. So when everyone found out that Bloober was doing that, they were like, yeah, this is going to be dog shit. They're going to screw it up because apparently their track record leading up to that wasn't the best in the world. I don't know any other Bloober games that I played besides Silent Hill 2, so I'll just have to take their word for it. But I did play the Silent Hill 2 remake, and they crushed it. Like they did such an amazing job, and then so much so that they saw like all the success that I don't know the head of the studio or whatever came out and said like, hey, we're done making shitty games. Like I think this was maybe the straw that broke the camel's back. And with all that success with Silent Hill, they're wanting to kind of like go forward. So this is their first game, Chronos: The New Dawn, since then, and honestly, it doesn't look bad. There's not a lot of details, honestly, but the trailer looks great. But we've also seen a ton of trailers that looked amazing, and the game that came out was garbage. Ubisoft. Anyways, let's keep watching. I'm intrigued. I should have been watching horror trailers instead of horror short films. I was striking out on those, but here we go.
billed as the next step for the new and expanded Bloober. Taking cues from genre classics like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Dead Space, Chronos is making all the right promises so far. So it's fair to say that the genre fans are going to want to keep an eye on this one. The Dark Pictures Anthology, Directive 8020. Supermassive Games took a brief break from the Dark Pictures Anthology after 2022's The Devil in Me, but the horror series is set to return this year with Directive 8020, the first installment
I wonder
in
if
its
those games
second
are good.
season. This time, Supermassive is going with sci-fi space horror, a genre that we can never quite get enough of, whether that's Alien or Dead Space. Of course, we're not expecting greatness on that level, but it's an
He said Alien or Dead Space, but he left out what's that one space horror that came, the Callisto Protocol. He did, and I think that was intentional because that was such a flop. And hot take on the Callisto Protocol, because that I actually loved that game. I think where they screwed up is they hyped it up so much that the expectations were like way up to here, and they delivered like right here. But it's not a bad game. I got that one, I think, day one, because I was super excited for it because it had everything, like amazing graphics. Even to this day, like the Callisto Protocol is like some of the best graphics I've ever seen in a game. Plus, it was space horror, claustrophobic. Like I loved Dead Space, so obviously I'm going to gravitate towards that. And then it was like the same director or something like that. I think Gary Schofield or something like that. He came from the studio that actually created Dead Space. But it got hyped like crazy. They must have spent crazy money marketing it or something because like the hype was insane, and it just did not deliver, and everyone just shit on it because of that. But I didn't think it was a bad game. I truly didn't.
An exciting subgenre for the anthology series to tackle. Little Nightmares 3. Supermassive is going to have a busy 2025. In addition to the aforementioned Directive 8020, the developer is also working on Little Nightmares 3, which is also due out this year.
These
The
games
beloved
are so
side-scrolling
twisted,
horror
but
adventure
they're so
series
good.
won over plenty of fans with its first two outings, both developed by Tarsier Studios. Whether Supermassive will be able to recapture the magic is anyone's guess, but everything that's been shown of the game so far has looked promising.
Okay, Lost. We'll see you, buddy. See you in a second.
Reanimal. If a new
This is crazy to me because this looks identical to Little Nightmares. Like if I saw two different trailers, one of Reanimal and then one of Little Nightmares 3, but the titles were omitted, I wouldn't be able to tell a difference from the footage that I've seen so far.
twisted, horrific side-scrolling title from Tarsier Studios is what you want regardless of Little Nightmares' future, Reanimal is the game for you. The horror title caught the eye with its reveal at Gamescom, with its promise of an experience that bears more than a passing resemblance to the studio's past works. Hopefully, Tarsier and THQ Nordic will have more to show sooner rather than later, because Reanimal is high on our list of games to keep an eye on. Dying Light: The Beast. Starting out as an expansion of Dying Light 2 and eventually morphing into its own standalone spin-off, Dying Light: The Beast is making a number of exciting promises. The return of original protagonist Kyle Crane, a new setting that boasts much more concise and tighter design, a much more linear and focused experience, and of course, plenty of scares to go along with all that. It's Dying Light after all. Techland's zombie slaying series has always had strong horror vibes, so expectations will be high from the Beast. Alien Isolation.
I didn't know they were doing a sequel. I did not know this. Yo, Alien Isolation is like one of my favorite horror games of all time. I streamed it, dude. It scared the shit out of me. Like I spent more time hiding in lockers in Alien Isolation than I did playing the actual game. Oh. Hold on.
Sequel. We honestly never thought this would happen, and we obviously weren't alone in that. But in 2024, Sega and Creative Assembly announced that they had started working on a sequel to Alien Isolation. We know literally nothing else about the project other than that so far, but the 2014 title is easily one of the best survival horror games ever made.
100%.
So the prospect of a
It
long
truly
overdue
is.
sequel finally being made is an incredibly exciting one. Pathologic 3. Horror RPG series Pathologic comes with a healthy dose of jank, but if that's something that you can overlook, its core formula has a lot to offer. That formula will soon be returning bigger and better than before with Pathologic 3, which will task you with determining the fate of a remote, diseased town as a young doctor. If developer Icepick Lodge can continue to polish and hone the Pathologic formula, the upcoming sequel will be worth your attention. Post-Trauma.
This recently came out.
Billed as a classic fixed-camera survival horror experience inspired by classics of the same ilk, Post-Trauma has been high on most anticipated lists for genre fans for quite some time. Each of its showings has looked incredibly promising, with Red Soul Games promising an old-school survival horror experience wearing the skin of a modern game. If Post-Trauma can strike the balance as deftly as it looks like it will, it's going to be a special game. The Sinking City 2. Much like many of Frogware's other games, the original Sinking City was very much a diamond in the rough. But with the studio proclaiming big ambitions for its sequel, we're hoping for a much more polished experience. More importantly, The Sinking City 2 is also being billed as a full-fledged survival horror game, unlike its horror-adjacent predecessor, with Frogware's touting an expanded focus on combat and scares across the board, which definitely turned some heads.
So kind of like Alan Wake.
OD.
Yeah, this is
The
Hideo
dream
Kojima.
of a Hideo Kojima horror game slipped through our fingers with PT, and Silent Hills back in the day. But Kojima Productions' Xbox exclusive OD is carrying that torch now. Of course, in true Kojima fashion, there's not much that we know about it yet, other than the fact that it's going to be making use of Microsoft's cloud technology. Somehow that it boasts a star-studded cast that includes the likes of Hunter Schafer and Sophia Lillis, and that Jordan Peele is creatively involved as well. Hopefully,
Jeez.
2025 will shed
That is
further light
stacked.
on this fascinating project. Ill. Team Clout's Ill has been making waves for some time now. Gorgeous visuals and top-notch production quality combined with the promise of a narrative-driven body horror spookfest. With an elevator pitch like that, Ill has sunk its claws into quite a few prospective players already.
Yeah, but when's it gonna come
Though
out?
we still don't know when exactly it will be out, we're definitely keeping the game on our radar. Tormented Souls 2.
I thought that was out already.
2021's Tormented Souls is without a doubt one of the best modern takes on the classic survival horror formula around, and that's in spite of its considerable jank and technical rough edges. The announcement of a direct sequel was met with plenty of fanfare in 2023, and though it did not launch last year like it was supposed to, we're hopeful that 2025 will be the year we get to play Tormented Souls 2. Echoes of the Living. Here's another game to keep an eye on if you're pining
So
for a
many
classic
old-school
survival
Resident
horror
Evil
experience. With its focus on inventory management, backtracking, and puzzles, it's golden oldies.
That's...
Hey, did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop
Not
a
a
like,
bad list.
subscribe, and hit that bell. And let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.
Alien, yep. Alien Isolation sequel, sign me up. Don't watch alone. Okay. It's 26 minutes. We're not gonna watch all of this. Nocturnal creepypasta.
Get the f out! Get the f out! Get the f out! Let's go! Tiberius! Lucy!
JJ Retro, an urban exploration channel, ventures into an abandoned house at the edge of an English village late at night. He's visibly nervous just standing at the entrance of the eerie location.
Come exploring somewhere like this because we're in the middle of nowhere, on the outskirts of Slinfold, at this rather...
Dude, I remember for a while, like, ghost hunting shows like this were just all over the place. And they were all always so incredibly cheesy.
creepy house, and there's a sort of haunted feel to it.
This is creepy. This is probably the creepiest building we've done so far in our urban exploring career. Oh.
Jane, what the f***'s that noise?
It's quite dark upstairs.
Scary rocking noises.
Whoa. It's around. No.
Hello? And that was the haunted house here in Slinfold and with...
Since part of the chair is obscured by the doorway, it's possible that someone off camera was making it move. Otherwise, this place is undoubtedly haunted.
It's possible someone off camera. I think it's very possible.
TikTok user Yosef was at home when something bright caught his eye. He rushed to his balcony and captured this incredible footage. A bright object moves through a massive cloud, revealing a tiny ball of light floating through the sky. This small, illuminated object moves at high speed and doesn't resemble any aircraft. Yosef turned to TikTok for answers, but no one knows what the hell this is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of UFOs, countless people in Indiana have reported strange, unexplainable flashing lights in the sky. Christina from Kokomo, Indiana, was one of the curious
place called
bystanders who
Kokomo.
captured this bizarre phenomenon on her phone.
See it? Oh?
Whoa! Daddy, we see them!
There's another one right there.
I know.
Peculiar lights appeared in the night sky, one after another. Christina and her daughter from Kokomo, Indiana, watched in awe as these glowing anomalies danced across the sky. Chad, also from Kokomo, witnessed something that stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, it's just real weird. Disappear, come back. Disappear, just move. Disappear.
2 clusters of lights hovered high above Kokomo, with glowing orbs appearing and vanishing simultaneously. Chad had never seen anything like this before. Sightings like these are becoming more common, leading me to believe we might be making friends with aliens soon. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. According to Steve, this area is notorious as the location where a person who was taking lives in the 1950s concealed the bodies. It's believed that this individual might have resided in the nearby abandoned house, hidden deep within the woods. This information was published by Steve Ronan in April 2020. Upon exploring, the crew quickly discovers some unsettling items, including an assortment of bird skulls. Later, they come across another piece of animal anatomy. A spine. What kind of animal does it belong?
Okay, alright. Those skulls are way too clean. They were clearly planted.
To, and why is it here? It makes one wonder if Norman Bates once lived here.
Are you serious?
Adding to the eeriness, they find small figurines, one resembling a skeleton and another that looks like Gollum.
Smeagol?
Is this truly the house of the 1950s maniac? Why were all these possessions left behind, and what's with the bird skull trophies? It's a place I'd stay far away.
That's creepy. So just some birds.
The baseboard moved up.
Bird skulls, or maybe mouse skulls?
No, I think it's like a rodent.
Yeah.
Like a family of rodents. But what them right here, like this, I have no idea.
That's such bullshit.
Maddie on TikTok admitted to a massive mistake, playing with a Ouija board without properly ending the session. Since then, he's been dealing with relentless hauntings in his home for 4 years. He documents these bone-chilling experiences to avoid feeling crazy.
Gosh. This is dumb. These are bad. These are not good.
These dogs, bro, they're scared of some. Yo.
This is dumb. The most unexplained videos of 2023.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur, and you're watching the Impossible Channel. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this.
Was not expecting.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the
like
most unexplained and most mysterious videos of 2023. I mean, this year's been a really, really strange one, but it's about to get even stranger. Are you guys ready? Well, let's go.
Let's go.
For the past couple of years, TikTok has been one of the most popular and growing social media platforms in the world. And most of the times, if you scroll TikTok for new videos, you'll find those popular dance videos, vlog type videos, and those kind of things.
Okay, I'm over this.
However, sometimes, if you scroll for too long,
Most disturbing things caught on dashcam. Volume 7.
This dashcam footage was captured in the early morning hours of May 2nd, 2023 in Browns Plains, Australia. In it, a white car can be seen traveling through a series of roundabouts before continuing on a straight road. Everything seems calm at first, but just 10 seconds into the video, something pretty messed up was caught by the driver's dashcam.
Oh, what? Hold on, I'm not trying to watch this shit.
Disturbingly, a woman can be seen crossing the street right when the car is going by and practically throws herself at the vehicle. A couple of seconds later, a man rushes towards the alleged victim and tries to get the driver to stop.
Alleged victim?
Though the driver had the common sense to drive away as fast as possible. Had the driver been distracted or shocked by the incident, he might have made the mistake of stopping and getting out to see if the victim was okay. Fortunately, the man and woman's bad acting made it more than obvious that something suspicious was going on, and that the driver would probably have been in danger had he gotten out of his car. It's hard to accurately gauge the intentions of someone crazy enough to launch themselves into oncoming traffic and put themselves in the line of danger like that. But according to the description in the original video, the driver initially thought that the whole incident was staged to pull off an insurance scam, in which the supposed victim and an accomplice stage an accident, fake a severe injury, and then exaggerate their claim to receive compensation for medical expenses from the insurance company. Although this was the driver's first thought, the reason he drove off so quickly was something completely different. Later that same morning, the driver reported the incident to the police and mentioned in his statement that even though it wasn't captured by the dashcam, as soon as the man on the side of the road rushed out to help the supposedly injured woman, a group of men could be seen emerging from the shadows and sprinting toward the vehicle from behind. Realizing the danger he would be in if he got out of the vehicle, the driver took off immediately to avoid a potential carjacking, extortion, or even kidnapping. According to the Browns Plains police station, an investigation was launched after the report, but the people involved were never found. It's unknown what would have happened to the driver had he gotten out of his car to assess the woman's supposed injuries, or even had stayed there a bit longer in his car. One can only assume that the men were trying to get him out of his car for some horrific purpose.
I don't know about that one.
In 2016, a YouTuber named Bear with Hat uploaded this alarming footage that he recorded on his phone in June of that year. In the caption of the video, the uploader explained that after leaving his friend's house in Keller, Texas, he noticed a white Dodge Challenger traveling closely behind him. Suspecting that he was being followed, he pretended to enter the I-35 highway but swerved onto a service road at the last second. To his horror, the white car then also swerved onto the service road and continued to follow him. In an attempt to shake off the white car, Bear with Hat made a sudden U-turn at an overpass and pulled over on the other side of the highway. When he saw the Dodge still following closely behind him, he sped off and pulled over into a turning lane in front of a hospital at the next intersection. That's when the white car stopped right in front of him with their left turn signal still flashing, and this is where things take a darker turn.
Did someone get out? Oh, hell no. Nope. Exactly right. Are they chasing him?
Just a few seconds after the uploader started recording to try to get the car's license plate, a man steps out of the driver's side of the Dodge and approaches the car. Another man who wasn't caught by the victim's phone was also getting out of the car, but the uploader hightailed it out of there before he could clearly catch him on his camera. In the description of the video, the victim also mentioned that if the man on the passenger side had not gotten out of the way in time, he would have ran him over and kept on driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
At some point during his escape, the uploader dropped his phone on the floor of his Hyundai Elantra to focus on the road and headed to a grocery store that he knew would probably have a cop standing outside. As soon as the driver of the Dodge saw him head towards the officer, he broke off the pursuit and fled in a different direction. Because of the uploader's well-timed reaction and quick thinking, we'll likely never know what the two men had planned for him that night, but judging by their threatening behavior, it couldn't have been anything good. This footage was captured on November 2nd, 2014, and shows a car speeding down Highway 78 at around midnight. A few seconds later, the video shows the driver slowing down to avoid hitting a suspicious roadblock up ahead, consisting of just 2 traffic cones blocking the entire road.
No, you keep driving.
As the driver brings his car to a stop, his headlights eerily catch the lower half of a man's body walking suspiciously towards his vehicle. When he tries to drive through the cones, the man stands in his way, blocking the car's path. Sensing something is off, the driver immediately calls out to the man to try to get an explanation.
What's going on?
No, hell no.
Can I help you with something?
Yes.
It probably wasn't the best idea to engage with a man who put cones in the middle of the highway, but then again, they could have been there for any number of reasons. In the caption of the video, the uploader mentioned that as soon as he asked him if he needed help, he saw the man reach into his pocket, and that's when the driver decided to play it safe and sped away. According to the uploader, the man and his accomplice were later detained by the cops, but were somehow only charged with DUI. If the man had been given more time, it's anyone's guess what he would have done, but luckily the driver didn't stick around long enough to find out. This extremely disturbing incident took place at about 7 a.m. on May 18, 2021 in West Pensacola, Florida. In the footage that was caught by a nearby parked car's dashcam, an 11-year-old girl can be seen kneeling on the grass waiting.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch this one anymore. A little bit too much. Don't watch alone. I think we watched this all. We started watching this one, I think. Doorbell camera moments. We'll do the shorter one. And this will be the last one.
On November 30th, 2021, a woman in Dallas posted footage of a man standing outside her apartment door late at night. This incident, which was captured by her Ring doorbell camera, raised significant concerns as the man had been stalking her and standing outside her door almost every night.
What? Almost
She
every
stated that
night?
she has contacted the police about this problem she's been dealing with since October 31st. But according to her, not much was done from the authorities to keep this man away. Here is what she recorded.
What do you mean the cops haven't done much?
In the videos that are shown, the man just stands there while occasionally talking to himself. At one point, you can see a beer in his hand before he walks away. Minutes later, he returns to the door stumbling,
Looks like a cup
seemingly
of coffee.
drunk. He
That
then
doesn't look like
grabs
a
the
beer.
door handle in an attempt to enter the woman's apartment.
That looks like a cup of coffee. He's just sleepy.
On December the 2nd, she posted an update stating that she is now safe and that security guards of the apartment are regularly patrolling the halls, making sure she's okay. This next video captures the shocking incident involving a middle-aged Asian couple targeted in what appears to be a follow home-style robbery by a masked man wielding a gun. This alarming event took place in southern Seattle, Washington. The footage was initially shared on Reddit by user Wilmock. Here's what their Ring camera captured.
Did someone else walk up behind him just now? Hold on.
The woman noticed the intruder just
You see that? Hold on, hold on. Who's that guy? Hold on. Right there. Did he have a partner? And the narrator didn't even think to bring this up and point this out?
The woman noticed the intruder just in time and swiftly locked the door, preventing him from entering the home. Shortly afterward, the man noticed the
I'm
Ring
such a
camera and
skeptic
began
with
to
things like
destroy
this.
it. To make matters even more frightening, just before the camera cut off, it revealed that the intruder was not acting alone.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Shortly after the video was posted, it quickly garnered attention with numerous Reddit users. They pointed out a disturbing pattern of a string of similar robberies occurring in the area. These concerns were later substantiated by local news outlets in Seattle.
This video shows one of the crimes that were part of a frightening spree last year across South Seattle. Tonight, 2 men accused of taking part in these robberies now face hate crime charges. Thursday, King County prosecutors charged Chavez Tubbs and DeMarcus Pate, saying the two targeted Asian households and in some cases forced their way in while identifying themselves as Seattle police.
This next incident occurred on May 8th, 2022 in Houston, Texas, when a man identified as 29-year-old Joshua DeLoach enters the house and confronts his roommate Justin Iwuji with a weapon.
What? Down. Huh? On your knees. Bro, on your knees now. On your knees. Bro, on your knees. What's the issue? I'm not gonna say it one more time. Bro, what's the issue? On your knees now. What's the issue? I'm not around. What's the issue? On your knees now. What's the issue? What's the issue? You be quiet.
Immediately after this incident, Joshua DeLoach stole $6,000 in jewelry from his roommate and then proceeded to tie him up and forced him in the trunk of his own car.
This morning, a man charged with robbing and kidnapping his own roommate finally arrested.
A wild story, and this man is now expected in court coming up this morning. 29-year-old Joshua DeLoach seen here in this surveillance home video, accused of pointing a gun at his roommate earlier this month when he was asked to pay his rent or get out. He allegedly stole $6,000 and jewelry from his roommate, then tied up his roommate and put him in the trunk of his own car.
Luckily, Justin managed to escape with the help of a bystander. Joshua DeLoach was arrested about 2 weeks later, on May 20th of that year. Late one night in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a woman named Savannah captured something absolutely terrifying on her Ring camera. At around 10:20 p.m., a man appeared at her front door. He began violently slamming his body against the woman's door, trying to force his way inside. After several attempts, the man stumbled back and fell over the porch railing. Terrified, the woman calls the police. Here's what happened.
What the hell's wrong? What the?
The Myrtle Beach Police Department reported that the officers took the man to the hospital for treatment and was later arrested. It's quite obvious the man was under the influence of drugs or was possibly having some sort of manic episode. Either way, this would have been terrifying to experience.
I would say so.
This next video shows a bizarre moment that occurred in January 2019 in the city of Salinas, California. The man, identified as Roberto Daniel Arroyo, was recorded by a Ring doorbell camera as he spent several hours in the early morning licking the doorbell of a family's home. The homeowners, who were not at home at the time, were alerted to the unusual activity through the Ring system's motion detection feature. Here's what it recorded.
We're not gonna watch.
Who has been health intervention.
That's so dumb.
2-year-old model from Florida. This next video shows a man peering in the window of a 22-year-old model from Florida. She installed a Ring camera on her front door and shortly after caught footage of the stalker creeping around her house. The man appeared minutes after she arrived home, indicating he was likely following her.
Such weird people out in this world. This is crazy.
despite the area. This next video shows the terrifying moment a man broke into.
Nah, I can't watch that.
You're identified as Jonathan Gonzalez.
I can't watch that. I got kids of my own.
Friend of the family has digital evidence placing a ground floor window. In this video, you can see a strange man sneaking up to the ground floor window of a 24-year-old woman's duplex in Hudson, Wisconsin. The footage, captured by a doorbell camera, shows the strange man getting extremely close to the window as he peers through the woman's blinds. This occurred on at least 3 separate nights before his arrest. The women that lived here only noticed something suspicious was happening because of the footprints the man left in the snow that led to their window. The man in the video, who was later identified as Robert.
The snow by the ground level windows. Then they
and circulated among neighbors the night before. Police say they traced the person in their surveillance camera footage, especially his hairline. His story conflicts with his wife's story about what they did that night.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna end it, but before we do, we're gonna end it on a good note. Are there any news about there was a release trailer? I think I knew that. I just haven't seen it. All this does is make me want to go play some more Hollow Knight. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I'm excited for that. I really want to beat the first Hollow Knight before that comes out. Did this just recently come out? 5 months ago. Whoops. Art of Deflection, so kind of like Sekiro. Yeah, this looks great. I really like the artwork and the design of it. Okay. Whoops. What do people say about this game? It's a masterpiece. Get award for the music alone. It's an indie game. I figured it was. Most underrated game of the year. Everyone talks about how amazing this is. So underrated, it hurt. Please buy it. It's like Silksong, but it actually released. Okay. Well, that's exciting. That will be that will most likely be the one that I end up playing after I finish Hollow Knight. That's kind of exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it right there. It's getting a lot later than it should be. I should not be up this late playing or hanging out, but I am because it is what it is. But yeah, so we wrapped up some Phasmophobia, and I decided to do a few horror short films. Oh, Blood of the Dawnwalker. I'm so excited for that. But wrapped up a few horror short films and a few horror games that I'm excited. Watched some trailers, did a few things, watched some not the best videos in the world as far as just like real life stuff. But anyways, with all that said, this is JDrum with 2GSC. I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna go to bed. I need some sleep. Sekiro is coming soon. Once I wrap that up, I will probably be looking forward to Elden Ring Night Rain. That I'll be streaming and playing with Silky Joe, along with someone else who wants to co-op that with us, maybe co-stream it and co-host would be fun. And what else? Yeah, oh yeah, Hollow Knight. Just more and more Hollow Knight. That game is so much fun. But that's all I got, y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Get some sleep.